What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. I'm going to be going over the best players to invest in, their power-ups. This is going to be players that I think will be getting new cards pretty soon, whether it's Team of the Year or, whatever the case may be. And a lot of these power-ups are really cheap. Some of them are somewhat cheap, but probably can still go up in price. Some of them, depending on the positions, they're really, really cheap. But if they get a card that is, one of the best cards in the game, I think that it could really benefit buying some of these power-ups. If you have some coins, we know we're getting Team of the Year roughly soon. So before some of these cards get announced, it might be good to pick up some of these cards that you think might be the best in their position. If they're not really going to be that great of cards, someone like, for instance, a Michael Thomas, he's a really good player. His Madden cards just haven't really been that great just because he's kind of slow. He has great catching, but it's really not many people use Michael Thomas because of his speed. So it's not someone that I would personally say to invest in. But these are going to be players that I think can get another card that are also be pretty good in their position. So first on will be Russell Wilson. So let's go ahead and just type in the Russell and then a W. And I think it actually might be two L's. And then let's type in a W. That should be enough. And Russell Wilson, so we know he has the core elite, he has the power up, which is only going for about, on my head it said about like 12K, right here it's 17, but you might be able to pick it up for a little bit cheaper. And then he has a Series Redux, which is his highest overall card right now. He's definitely in line to possibly get a Team of the Year card because Lamar Jackson's probably going to get the MVP. So Russell Wilson would be more in line to actually go ahead and get this card. And we all know Russell Wilson, statistically, he has pretty good speed, is on the run. His deep accuracy, everything's pretty good. If he was to get like a 95, 96, 97 overall card, he'd probably be one of the best quarterbacks in the game. People use Russell Wilson at this moment already because of his throw on the run stats. So imagine if he got an even better card. His throw on the run is going to be like 96, 97, non-boosted. I mean, it's going to be a really good card. And he's not that expensive for a power-up. Like I said, this is not my number one choice just because of price for the power-up. You couldn't buy too many of them, without taking some risk because they are 17K each. But that's just my personal opinion. Quarterback-wise, I think he has the best chance because he's getting Team of the Year. And his highest card besides that is a 91. So I definitely think he's in line to maybe get a card, and it might be good to invest in him. So coming up next is going to be Joey Bosa. Look how low his power-up is. It's only 1,800 coins right now. So there's not a lot of risk. He has his core elite. He has a heavyweight. So he is not that great of a card at the moment. I think he has one more card as well, but I don't think it's auctionable. But he still is in line to maybe get Team of the Year, probably get an upgrade, and he's pretty fast. I think his highest overall card at the moment is like an 80 speed. 80 speed, like 92 finesse or power move. Is a pretty decent card, but it's not the best in the game. But if he was to get like a 95 overall card, 96 Team of the Year, that would definitely be, really, really good. And there's not a lot of risk. Let's say you buy 5 of these for, 2,000 each, let's just say. That's only 10,000 coins. You could probably sell them back for, they're not going to go down in price, right? So you could probably sell them back for roughly the same price. You lose 200 coins. You sell them back for 2K each. You lose 200 coins per one. You lose a K overall. But if they go up and it becomes a great card and they go up to 10K, now you just made yourself 50, 60K, something crazy like that. Just by investing a little bit of coins, just because, like I said, we know we're getting the promo next week. So if he is to get a card, it would be, really, really good to go ahead and have that card on your team. Next up is going to be TJ Watt. So we're going to type it in here, TJ. That should be good enough. And TJ Watt, his power-up is a little bit more expensive, about 7K. Nothing crazy, but we still don't really have a phenomenal left outside linebacker. We have some pass rushers, Khalil Mack, Von Miller. Some people are using like Kevin Greens, Ted Hendricks, players like that. But there's not a left outside linebacker that's really standing out. TJ Watt right here. First off, let me just see how much this is. This might be a snipe. If depending. Okay, so it only sells for 26, so it's not a snipe. TJ Watt right here. He only has an 89 overall card. He definitely could be in line to get a Team of the Year card. And it might be a pretty decent card. So look at this. 79 speed, 89 finesse, 83 block shedding, 89 play reg. So if he was to get like a 95, 96, he's probably going to have 84, 85 speed, block shedding close to 90. Finesse moves will probably be like 92, and then they'll boost up his power moves. Tackling would be pretty good. Play rec would be pretty good. Would be a decent card, and he's also a theme team card. Having him for the Steelers theme team is huge. Because theme teams are really important as well at this time of the year. People start building theme teams or are trying to finish up these theme teams. So if TJ gets a card, I wouldn't be surprised if that goes up in price a lot. Personally, he's on my theme team, so hoping he gets a new card. Next up is going to be the best middle linebacker in football, and it's going to be Bobby Wagner, so hopefully that is good enough. And his power goes for 13K. So, once again, this isn't the easiest card to kind of take into consideration. Right now, he's only got this 91 Mutt Hero, 83 speed, 91 hit power, 83 block shed, 78 zone, 92 tackle, 91 play rec. But if he was to get a 95, 96, a lot of people would probably have Bobby Wagner in their lineup. If we compare him to someone like my Shazier, we see that Shazier is obviously faster, has excel in strength. Tackling is the same, play rec's close. Block shed, Shazier's a 95 with 80 block shed. If this Bobby Wagner was to get a better card, his block shed is going to be close to 90, with his zone coverage probably close to that 88. His speed decently close, but he's going to be probably a lot better linebacker. His hit power is a lot better as well. So Bobby Wagner, definitely a card. Like I said, he's a little bit more expensive of a power-up, so you couldn't buy as many of them, but definitely someone, if you're looking to get some power-ups and you don't mind taking a risk if you have a lot of coins, might not be a bad one to take. Next up is going to be a free safety, and once again, this is kind of based off of the fact that he also is on a theme team. So we know he's got a core gold 2600. Now his power up is about 5-6K right now. And then he has the 84, doesn't really matter, but he has the 91 team of the week. So he's definitely in line to get another card. If we check out his stats, he's got 89 speed, 92 excel, 88 zone, 84 hit power. Let's go ahead and compare him to my Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott's got 2 more speed, 1 more excel. Tackling's a lot better. Play rec's worse. Pursuit's better. Man and zone are better, and hit power better. But if you were to boost up this Minka to 95, 96 team of the year card, all of a sudden he probably is going to have 93, 94 speed, maybe like 93, let's say. Tackling will be like 75, 80, somewhere around there. Not amazing, but not bad. His man and zone are going to be really, really good. Pursuit and play rec would be amazing. I mean, his play rec's already 94. And once again, he's a theme team card. So not only is it a card that people would just use maybe instead of running lot, but a lot of people are running 3 safeties, theme teams, things like that. So he definitely could be either a third safety. You can run Ronnie, Minka, and bring Tillman into the box, which is what a lot of people do. Some people even use, Ronnie Lott and Tillman in the box, bring Minka and like a Troy Polamalu to safeties or whatever it may be. So there's a lot you can do there. Definitely someone I would advise maybe investing in the power up because he's not that expensive as well. He's only like 7K or 6K for the power up. So coming up next is going to be a lineman, and hopefully I spell it good enough just so he comes up, but it's going to be Ryan Ramczyk. And if you see, his power up's only 2,000 coins right now. So he's got a core elite, 8,400, obviously not great. He has a 91 overall heavyweight and a 93 overall ultimate kickoff. Now the thing about the ultimate kickoff is this card does not go into the power up. So right now his best card power up wise would be this 91. Hence why a lot of people don't use his power up, because they just use the ultimate kickoff. Like myself, I just have his ultimate kickoff card, because it's a lot better than the 91. That being said, if he's to get a 95, 96 overall lineman, all of a sudden his power up becomes more prevalent because you can make that jump from the 91 all the way to a 95, 96, 97, whatever. I don't know what the overalls are going to be for these team of the year cards, but it would be around there. Whereas this 93 overall all of a sudden becomes, inadequate to the other card. And once again, it's only 2,000 for his power up. So definitely think would be a good option. It's really preference. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that you could choose, but this is just definitely one of them that I think. Now, this last one's kind of like, I don't want to say a troll, but it's definitely someone that, as you guys see me typing it in, you're probably already realizing. It's Antonio Brown. Now, this one's a really funny one because it's not 100% that I believe he's getting another card this year. He hasn't been on a team. He hasn't played all year. But if they were to give him a card, it's not going to be team of the year. We know that. but they might just throw him a random promo card because of the fact he hasn't been in anything all year. I don't know what the situation is legally or anything like that, if they're allowed to. You know, they haven't like wiped him from the game. I feel like they would wipe him from the game if it was a real problem with the NFL legally or anything like that. You know, they would just take all of his cards out, or maybe they're not allowed to add another card. But if you can snipe a couple of these guys for maybe like a K or two, maybe just hold on to like 2 or 3 of them. I mean, in the long run, what's 6K? And also, you never know. What if Antonio Brown, like I said, gets a really, really good card? All of a sudden, he becomes one of those cards that everybody wants. Especially because Steelers theme team, once again, is really, really good team. If they were just to get a couple more boosted cards, they'd be really, really, really good. So that would be pretty interesting to see Antonio get a card. I think a lot of people would probably use him because of the theme team, and he probably would have pretty decent stats as well. So let me know down below what you guys think of this list, who you guys are investing in, if you guys do invest, or what you guys are planning to do with your coins before the Team of the Year promo. That being said, guys, leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and as always, I will see you guys next time.